Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Now today's video shouldn't technically be its own standalone video. I should have really done this when I done my kit video for phase 1, almost 2 years ago now, before I went to phase 2. So, I was thinking back to, it's been 2 years this April when I was thinking back to Halton, and I remember the time before getting closer, the things I was getting stressed out the most is the kit, the amount of lists that you got, and then you get 2 lists, or I got 2 lists, I don't know about you guys in more recent days. And then when I got to Halton, the amount of people forgot this. I didn't bring stencils. A friend of mine did, or someone I knew there did, sorry. I was the only one in my whole flight that bought Brasso, the tin, the wad stuff. And it was just a mess. So I thought it would be a great way for anyone who's going in it to create my own kit list, which you will be able to find I'll tell you how to find it in just a sec. And I thought, what would be great for you guys to have my own kit list that I've asked people on my Discord to send me over the more recent kitting, as in what's the most recent one, add all that stuff in, as well as my own bits to things that I would recommend to you guys that they don't have on there, or maybe be a bit more specific, and it makes sense. So you'll be able to find this document down in the description below, but let me just explain it, because there'll be 2 sections for you guys. You've got document, and then you've got the actual list in the description with links. I'll talk about the links in just a second, okay, because they are quite important and they sort of go hand in hand. So let's talk about the Word document. So when you open a Word document, it's nothing fancy, it's nothing flashy, it's just a very simple, plain thing for you guys, like 2 or 3 pages, I believe, with loads of different items for loads of different things. The first thing you'll notice is that there's sections of each one. So you've got like clothing, and this is basically just your shorts, your underwear or socks or whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to get or how many pairs as well. That's another thing before we actually go any further. You'll find that the Selvet cloth in one of them would have ×2. I forgot to remove it, and I can't bother to go and do it. It's nothing too crazy. I was initially going to put quantity in there that I think you guys should take, but everyone's going to take different stuff, so I thought I'd leave that out. And we'll talk about that a bit more in just a second. So again, clothing, PTs, shoes, other bits like that, just to help you guys. You don't have to bring absolutely everything. Obviously, I'm sure you guys are mature enough to figure out what you need now and what you need later. However, I'll run through this video anyway in more the specific military stuff that maybe people don't know what they need. But in terms of like underwear and socks, guys, I'm not, you figure it out on your own. You're old enough to figure that stuff out. Obviously, running shoes, you don't need running shoes, because I believe I put running shoes in there. They're going to give you some, but I'd say bring your own anyway if you've got them. Don't go and obviously blast money on it. There's no point really. I used the ones they gave me because the ones I had were just absolutely destroyed. So it's not that big of a deal. You guys can use theirs, or you can use your own, but I thought I'd include it in there just anyway. So again, there's things that you won't necessarily always need. However, I thought it would include just in case. And then the next section would be like I think it's foot care and boot care or whatever, and Brasso. It's basically like the polishing section and other bits like that. And then it sort of goes on, and I remember the last one, I can't remember the other one. I think it's like admin, like, your own personal hygiene and other things like that. Then you've got Blue Warrior as well. Now, obviously, please keep in mind, guys, for anyone who doesn't know, the Blue Warrior section you don't need to buy right now before, okay? So some of the stuff that you could buy before going, there's stuff that you can also buy after your first paycheck. Now, for example, let's take the foot care section, the boot care, the polish or whatever, right? You will need at least 1 tin of each. I would personally recommend, including the brushes and all that other stuff, so you're ready to rock and roll, because you're going to be polishing your boots very early on in the first week. So the one thing I'm going to try and do for you guys in this video is to lay out what you need. And again, if you watch my other kit prep video, I'll definitely recommend that one, because then again, I specify physically what I would recommend you guys take before getting to Halton. However, there are things that you can get after your first paycheck, so you're not actually breaking the bank on the first time getting it. Obviously, if you guys have a job, you have a decent amount saved up, it saves just doing it saves doing it now instead of obviously after waiting for the first paycheck. But it's not that big of a deal if you do. It's really not that big of a deal. Just like the irons, okay? Irons, I believe they have some there, but when I was there was only like 3, so people had to start sharing. So I'd always recommend bring your own iron, your own ironing board. Just makes life a bit easier, okay? So obviously Selvet cloth, most of the boot stuff and the footwear section you need to bring, okay? At least 1 of each. Just 1 of each will do, just for the meantime. Don't go and break the bank. You will need more as obviously time goes on. You all have, hopefully you have family members who would order you stuff if you need it before your first paycheck and other things like that. But again, that's stuff you guys have to deal with. And then obviously the like I said already, the clothing part, the PT clothing things, I'm not going to tell you what to bring. You bring whatever you want, mate. All right. And then the one thing to keep in mind is the personal hygiene. Now, keep in mind that when I talk about the links, which I'll get into in just a bit, I've recommended things that I use personally, or I would have used if I didn't use it at that time and I wished I did, whatever the case may be. I've put my own stuff. That doesn't mean you have to get that specific one. You could bring your own ones. Again, the main thing here is the document itself. Now, the Blue Warrior, you can all wait. Don't have to worry about buying that straight away. If you want to be a madman and buy it now, fine. But I'll definitely recommend waiting until your first paycheck before you buy any of that, okay? Just because you're not going to need it until like week 8 or 9 or whenever Blue Warrior is. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Okay, so hopefully I've gone through the Word document enough, or Word document, PDF document, whatever it's flipping called, it's all the same to me. Hopefully I've gone through enough and it's clear for you guys. If you do have any questions, obviously I've got a Discord that you guys can join and ask me there, or ask anyone there, or you can put it in the comments, whatever's easiest for you guys. Then the second part of this video and the second section is going to be the links list, or list of links, or whatever you want to call it. So I thought when making this, initially when I thought of making this video just specifically for the Word document, PDF document, whatever, the kit list, my own one, I thought, I can remember how stressful it is trying to find this here, there, everywhere, and I didn't know where to go. And especially before you're going and, you're trying to figure out what the hell where do I go, where do I buy things? I thought to make you guys much easier and structured and streamlined, if you go down there will be a long list of links to primarily Amazon. I think all of them are Amazon actually. Personally, because I have Prime, I buy things on Amazon all the time. You guys don't need to go to Amazon to buy it. If you want to go Asda's, you want to go wherever, Curry's, whatever, to buy your electrical equipment, whatever you want to do, it just allows people to streamline it. I personally find it easier to buy off Amazon. You guys don't need to, okay? That's the first thing I want to state for this. So, and when you go there, you'll notice that, for example, on the kit part, you have iron, okay, on the list. I have put 3 different links to 3 different irons that I would personally use. Now, I haven't actually bought any of these irons because the iron that I bought, I couldn't find on there. However, these are ones that I would have used if I knew at the time. Again, 2 years ago, there was deals on and I bought a different one. I bought a Brawn Care Style 5. I tried to put that on there, but I couldn't find it for you guys anywhere actually. So I don't know what's happened to it. If it's broke or gone, I don't know. But again, when I looked to the specs and the details, this is what I would have bought. So I put on the iron specifically, I put sort of like an expensive, a medium, and a cheaper version. Okay. Personally, for me, what I recommend for you guys is to buy a what they called I forgot the name of them now. Basically, the big tanks, the water tanks, steam generating iron. That's what they're called. Okay, so the big water tanks. The difference is with that, when you get a standalone iron that you fill up a little, the normal iron's just a single handheld one with just a cable running into electric plug or whatever, you'll find that when you push steam, it just blasts out, and it might be like 100 grams of whatever it is, or per meter, or whatever the sort of metrics is, and it's just one blast. Whereas these steam generator iron would actually do that or more steam power continuously, going and going and going. So that's what these are brilliant at killing creases. It was something that in my really initial kit list video that I did before going to Halton that I messed up on, probably a better way of doing it. Got a really itchy nose, sorry. And then there was people in the comments saying, make sure you buy steam generator iron, make sure you buy steam generator iron. And but the day, literally a couple of days before, I went to wherever I went to and bought it, and I bought like an 80 quid one, and it was a lifesaver. So I done an expensive one, which is like 140 quid. I say expensive, mine was almost 200 quid that I've got now. You don't need to go and spend that amount. However, I tried to keep it all these links, I've tried to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys, while still obviously keeping its quality and effectiveness to what you're going to be using. So then you've got a medium one, which I'll probably recommend for you guys more. That's like 80 quid or something, not breaking the bank too much. Obviously, it's not cheap. However, it's decent. It's still a decent steam generating iron. And then you've got the cheaper version, which is just a standalone iron if you guys are really struggling for money. Again, just to give you guys some idea, I've tried to do some research on it as best as I can to hopefully fill, obviously making it cheaper, because obviously this can be quite a costly thing, all these lists put together, while still retaining its effectiveness and its use. So just to give you guys some ideas, you'll see different ones like for razors. I think I've got Harris on there. I use Bulldog, but again, is it Harris or Harry or whatever the flipping brand is. But I use that first and I bought Bulldog later. So again, these are products that I used or would have used anyway. So I tried to do it as best I can. And then I've done disposable ones because I know people like to do disposable ones and normal ones. So again, I've tried to really hit the nail on every single one's need. Obviously for females, please keep in mind that I've actually have to ask my partner in order to give me like, good products and stuff, but you guys will know your products better than I do because I'm a male. Obviously I've experience in the male side of things, but I've asked her for good products and this, that, and the other, Sophie. I'm not giving you duff crap in the product. So I've tried to do my best so I can, but again, guys, Don't need to use those links. You can go wherever you want. It's just to streamline and help you guys so you're not too flapping sort of day before, week before. You've got a list that you can tick off. And if you don't have it, flipping 3 days before, Amazon next day delivery if you've got Prime. I've tried to keep them all the Prime next day delivery ones as well to help you guys out. Okay, so again, just to rattle off, all that's in the description. You'll see it in its own section somewhere when I do the description eventually. Okay, all it is just to streamline it for you guys to make it less stressful, because a kit can be annoying, especially if you have zero military experience or cadet experience. Fortunately for me, I had a lot. Obviously going in different RAF bases, being in the cadets, I knew what sort of things they were going to ask for. Where if people have absolutely no clue, hopefully it streamlines it out for you guys. Okay, so I'm hoping I've covered absolutely everything. Again, there's going to be links in there that you won't need. You might, like for example, bath towels. 99% of people are going to bring their bath towels. Okay, their own ones. I did. Okay, you don't need to go and buy some. If you've got your own ones, it's just there in case people don't, and other things like that. So another thing actually is for sanitary products for girls. I haven't got a flipping clue, and my partner said don't link anything because obviously everyone has different things. I'm not going to tell you guys what to buy for sanitary products for girls. You guys obviously go and buy your own stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to think if I missed anything out. I don't think so. If I have, I'll put a pin or comment just in case I missed anything. But yeah, fundamentally, it's to streamline it for you guys to make your lives easier and less stressful, because I know how stressful basic training can be, especially a flipping kit list. They need to change it. They need to change a lot of things, I think. But it can be a real pain in the ass, and hopefully it just streamlines it for you guys. Obviously, you can change it when you download it to whatever you need. You can add columns on if you find it easier, but hopefully fundamentally section it off and other things like that will, again, make your guys' life easier. So again, if you need to figure out what you need to buy, hopefully I've given you guys some idea. It should be quite common sense of what you need. You need a razor, you'll need shaving foam or shaving gel, whatever your preferred brand is. The boot stuff you'll most likely need. The Blue Warrior won't need until the first paycheck. Ironing board, again, if you're really struggling to find money, you could probably borrow someone's. Again, you just got to plan out yourself and figure out, what do I actually need? Obviously personal hygiene stuff, that's something you need to obviously bring, but you'll be shocked the amount of people that don't in basic training I've found, which is a bit grotty in my mind. However, I digress. Anyway, going off a bit of waffle. Yeah, I appreciate you guys staying around and all the support you give me anyway. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, whenever that is. Take care. Bye-bye.